Hello. I'm making a video with my papa dog. He is on my bed. It's very dark in here, and I don't know if I can get this correct. I can get this to stay like this. I'm gonna try. So, important is that the camera is not obstructed. I'm here with my crocodile rock that I found at the beach. It's a beautiful dark green jade type of material. Jade and quartz, I think, is different, and iron and stuff like that. And this rock has infinite powers. It has infinite energy, infinite healing abilities, and it radiates out infinitely, non-stop. It's the non-stop, infinite abundance of love and energy that it radiates out. So there's a permanent, it's permanently radiating healing, energy, and love. It will never run out of energy. This is infinite power. This rock has infinite power. And it looks almost a little bit like scales or like an eye. And I want to make a review on the perfume Decadence by Marc Jacobs. That is an amazing fashion designer, and I watched a couple of interviews. I really like him. He's very innovative and full of creativity and love, and that's all great. And my message to him is become 100% whole, vegan and synthetic in the fashion line and cosmetic and perfumes. So that's my appeal, my appel, my plea. A plea of love and respect and infinite compassion. And I have the perfume on me. I had it on last night, all night long, and all day today, and I keep putting it on. And I am obsessed with it, and I am addicted to it. It's addictive. It really is. And the perfume bottle, from the designer, designer company, Marc Jacobs, the perfume bottle is incredibly beautiful. I really love that perfume bottle. It's amazing. So I only have the oil. So I have the roll-on oil version, which is a generic, but it's from Quality Fragrance Oils. They make them very good. So they make them very almost identical, and so that's why I know that this is an amazing creation, this perfume. and the perfume bottle, and his design and his artisticness. It's great. So for my plea to the public is, if you get that perfume or the body lotion, I personally don't put alcohol on my skin, so I would recommend the body lotion instead. But the perfume bottle is amazing, and it looks like a green alligator purse. I hope that there is no animal product on that perfume bottle, but my plea to Marc Jacobs and his customers and the whole world is, please don't buy any animal-based stuff or materials. Don't buy any animal-based fabrics or substances, okay? Go completely cruelty-free and make the world better, okay? So together we make the world better. Very important. But the perfume bottle, the design is very, very beautiful. And some people said about the perfume that only very confident women can wear this perfume. I'm sorry, I have to disagree. I am not confident, and I would wear this anytime and anywhere I go. Okay. This is now one of my absolute favorite perfumes in my whole life. So, and I had many, trust me, I had thousands and thousands and thousands, and I never really felt good with the alcohol, so that's why. And I don't know if so. I then later got body lotion, so that's nice, but it doesn't last very long. So, and now I have the perfume oils, and they last for many hours. Not everyone equally the same length, because the molecules, the scent molecules are different, so it also has a lot to do with the scent molecules themselves, which differ also within the original perfumes, between the original perfumes as well. So, and the imitations, they are very close, so naturally the imitations are probably gonna last as long as the original in terms of longevity of the scent on the skin. And in oil form lasts longer, of course, much longer actually, several hours longer actually, and it's better for the skin, and it smells heavenly, absolutely incredibly amazing. So I got it like a couple of days ago, and when I first put it on, I made the mistake of putting 2 other perfume oils on my arms as well that evening, because I was curious. I wanted to smell all of them, and then that I think it was the Jean Paul Gaultier one that kind of overpowered. It was kind of very loud, sort of, and it overpowered the other ones. And then I got kind of mixed up a little bit. My olfactory system got mixed up. So we have to, when we try these out, we have to only put one on at the time, and have one on all day long, and then we can really meditate on that perfume and sit down with it and breathe with it and smell it, breathe it into the lungs. I don't know if that's so good, but it's all love, it's pure love. and so I feel good with it. And then you really get to know the scent. So now I realize this actually does not have sandalwood in it. It doesn't have that tingly, the extra glitter tingle stuff in it with it, because that can get too much after a while. And also, like I said before, we have to make sure that it is combined with the right notes. So this is a very gourmand scent. I'm making a video, in the middle of making a video.
You're making a video?
Yes, I am.
Right now?
Yes, I am. It is very gourmand, and so, but when I first smelled it, the first dominant note that jumped at me was strawberry, and still is. Strawberry, and I love it, a warm, juicy, ripe strawberry scent. Also has a little bit resemblance to Dylan Blue, just a little bit. Dylan Blue by Versace. Just a little bit, and that's all okay, of course, you know. They probably use some of the same ingredients, but you know, it's not identical. They each has their own composition, of course. And I smelled a lot of different things, probably 30 different things, and I hope I can recall all of this now. And I like that. I like smelling it and guessing on the individual notes. I think that's nice to do. It's also a good brain exercise. But we have to always not forget, you know, let's not get too over analytical with it, because we want to just enjoy the now moment and the scent composition as it is in its whole form, and not get too much into the head with trying to feverishly figure out what's in it. But you know, if we enjoy doing it, if we smell something that we find interesting, that we think is in it, then we should talk to people about this. There's nothing wrong with it. So what else do I smell? I smell woodruff in this one as well. And I also smelled grand fir, the Christmas tree, in it as well. And I absolutely love this combination. Little bit bergamot. Little bit mandarin, but I could be completely wrong with this. It's just what I personally am sort of associating with it. Could have some lemon in it, some chocolate, caramel, vanilla, lots of those. Cotton candy. Cupcakes, pralines, all of that. A very full, delicious, satisfying, deep, heavy, and super sweet and super full scent is this, and amazing and multifaceted, and it smells amazing in every state of evaporation. Powdery, I think it has kiwi and gooseberry in it, and it has rhubarb in it. I'm pretty sure of that. Yes, Papa Dog, we make a nice video together. It's heavenly. What else? Oh, and I got mine from Quality Fragrance Oils. That's a great company. They also sell their oils on Amazon. If you don't want to check into a different store, you can get them right from Amazon. But on the store itself, they have 50% and more free shipping. So you don't get free shipping on Amazon. So I first tried a couple of them out on Amazon. I think by the time I got all of those, I could have already gone on their website and gotten the free shipping, so I missed out on that. But I'm gonna do this for sure in the future because they have such a wide, incredible variety of different designer perfume imitations. It's incredibly nice. And I think they also make some of their own, some imitations of bubblegum and 7-Up and Dr. Pepper and those kind of things too, which I love. Absolutely, absolutely love it. I even got myself root beer hard candy. Those are great. Those are called gourmet hard candies, but why do they have to put food colors into those? That doesn't make any sense into the hard candy. No, it's a different company. That's not Quality Fragrance Oils. So I forgot the name now of the hard candy company. But the root beer hard candy, that tastes delicious. I also got myself Werther's Original. I got the caramel hard candies. They're from Germany, and I got those at the Dollar Tree store for a bag. That's pretty good. I'm a complete sense addict. I love to be pampered all the way around in all of my senses. I love it. I love it. And if I had money, I would hire a massage therapist too. So for now, I can't have a massage, but I can give the Papa Dog massages every day, and that's what I am doing. Yes, and that's why the Papa Dog is feeling good, and that's why he is healing up. So it's very, very important. And Sandy's dogs they look very shiny and very healthy and very good. And you can see in the photos that they are very, very infinitely loved. That's very beautiful. And that's why healing is also, it's so much better for the immune system. So when we are loved, we can heal anything. Any kind of injury heals up very fast when we are loved. Could have some blue lotus in it too. Very, very creamy, amazing. And I also want to talk about Pocho, crocodile, in this context of croc, particularly in the fashion world. So Pocho the croc was the best friend of a wonderful angel soul man in the Amazon rainforest. The documentary film about them is on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to find it and put the link under this video. So that's a very sad and very fascinating story, and it's very, very relevant with this perfume, and particularly because, you know, the bottle is shaped like a crocodile purse, and I don't know whether he sells real croc or snake. I sure hope not. And again, you know, my plea to you is please, please, please don't sell those things. Don't sell cruelty. Okay? Never, never, never. Only sell love. Okay? And so I'll go into the detail with the story on why I am an activist and why I always say this, because it is so infinitely sad what happened to Pocho. So I don't know how many years Pocho lived. I think he lived for several years, maybe 10 years. I don't know how old crocodiles get, but you'll see in that documentary film. So it's been a while since I watched it. So, but it is an amazing story of a man in the Amazon rainforest. He found a little crocodile baby, just like a foot long or so, and just like those wobble crocodiles that I used to buy from street vendors in the past. When I was a child, I was crazy about it. And these croc babies, they look just like that. And he found one near the river, and the croc baby was injured, and he took him into his house, and he nursed him back to health. And that's what love does. And so with lots and lots of love, and he gave him insects to eat, I think at first, and then later larger larger stuff, and probably gave him some rats or something. Yeah. So it's all cruel, but the crocodile, you know, those are precious living beings. So it was important that his best friend, they were one, like one love unit, you know. They were the best friends there are, you know. Just like I love my papa dog, you know. And so the crocodile grew up healthy, adult, male crocodile, like 20 feet long, huge individual. You know, he can snap someone's head off at any time, but he never did. He was very docile, and he swam with him in the river. They danced in the river together, and they twirled around each other, and it was like a love ritual that they did every single day. And when he brought a girlfriend over, the croc was very docile, never bothered the girlfriend, and always, you know, was always gentle with her. And so he called him Pocho. I wonder why he did that. Maybe he thought that was funny, or kind of like cute or something. He wasn't thinking about that a name like this, even if he thinks that's kind of funny, because Pocho, you know, resembles the word poaching, and there are so many poachers in the Amazon rainforest that are killing animals and crocodiles. and skinning them, and just, you know, just for a few dollars, and then the skins end up on the table of fashion designers. And my plea to all of you is, every one of you, don't be part of that cruelty chain. Okay, every single one. Don't be part of the cruelty chain. Very important. So I don't know how old Pocho was, or maybe 10. So he hasn't lived that long. And on one day, the poachers came and got him and killed him and skinned him and sent his precious scaled skin to the fashion designers. That's why I am an activist, because it's devastating, absolutely devastating what's happening. And I hope that this story of Pocho, the crocodile, and this incredible love between him and that man, I hope that highlights the gravity of the situation a bit more. So I hope that video is still there on YouTube. I want you all to watch that. The ending is not in the documentary film. There's no tragedy in that film. It's just the beauty of their friendship. While they were filming, everything was good. That happened after they made that documentary film. That Pocho was murdered by those brutal slaughter people. Someone commented actually and told what happened. Heartbreaking. So that's why, that's why I'm an activist. That's why I make videos. That's why I talk about this all the time. Because everyone in the chain of commerce that involves cruelty, every single person is responsible for that happening. If the poachers don't poach, the crocs are not going to end up dead, and the skin isn't going to end up on the table of the fashion designers. And the middle people, the middle chain people, if they didn't do it, if they stood up against it, then this whole thing would not be happening. Then the poachers would not be any more motivated to do it if there wasn't a demand for it. The consumer who buys it, if the consumer doesn't buy it, the consumer will completely cut off the demand for it. And that will cut the entire chain of cruelty off, dissolve the whole thing. If you, the consumer, say no to the cruelty, if you don't buy it, okay, that is my message. And if the fashion designers say no to it, then it will also dissolve the demand for it. Okay? Every single person, including the people who do the shipment, every single person is responsible for this. There are fantastic crocodile and snake imitation materials on the market that are better than leather, than any of the animal skins. Much better. So we can use those. I only buy those. I have some that are incredible. 100% synthetic. materials, and very, very, very high quality, very durable, and very amazing looking. Those are products of love and not products of cruelty. And I highly recommend to other people to do the same thing that I'm doing. To live vegan and cruelty free and live for love, to make the world a better place. And everything, your entire lifestyle, your entire life, every single decision that you make in your life can be geared towards making the world a better place. The consumer has the ultimate power. That's why it is so incredibly important to meditate on this and tune in with who you are, with your inner child, and tune away from the peer pressure and the propaganda and the mass opinions and all of this. But tune into love. Tune into the infinite cosmos and into all existence. And then you will live a life that is full of compassion. We can do it. It's doable. Take care, sleep well.